Hey Terra friends, it's Ultraviolet Morgan, and I have a package that I'm just ready to open. I'm super excited just to pounce right into it. My bell just rang. I went to the door, and I know what it's going to be, so I'm super excited. It is from Hay House, and it is two lovely decks from Hay House. Keeper of the Light, Oracle cards by Lily Moses and Kyle Gray, and the Starseed Oracle, which for whatever reason I sort of put off for a long time or just didn't think I was interested in, and now I'm really kind of trying to work a little bit more with healing energy and a little bit more interested in starseeds and light workers. And so I decided to make that plunge and go for it. Okay. So here's the Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light. And I am, as usual, trying to film with the tiny, dinky little tripod that, of course, has all my stuff way too close to be able to get a good I don't know why I ever thought this little tripod was the way to go. But if you mount it correctly, which seems to be an issue for me, it can be good. So in the background there, I'm doing some thought study. Negative aspects of the major arcana. This is in my notes. Here's the box. Just gorgeous color. Keepers of the Light Oracle is a powerful congregation of enlightened souls who are dedicated to the peace, healing, and nurturing of the world. So that is fantastic. Here is the book to the kind of expected size for a Hay House book, and it has the little black and white thumbnails. Of course, it comes with a little paper wrapper. I'm just going to slide off. I am weird because I like to keep my paper wrappers and I just really like to keep them. And when I put my decks away, I usually put the wrapper right back on. So here is Archangel Michael, Trusting Heaven. Now, alright, so this is this one. I don't know if I can maybe turn so that I don't have maybe so just so I have a little less of the tripod in the shot. Still in there a little bit, but it should be fine. So here's Archangel Michael. Trusting Heaven, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. It's really, really, really pretty. I am in a weird place with angels. I do have some angel decks. Mainly I got them because I realized that some people really like receiving angel readings. Oh my goodness, the back is beautiful. I kind of work with angels off and on. I don't know how I feel about them. That's that. Okay. A lot of time to say pretty much nothing. Kurnanas Life Force. So this is pretty stunning. Yeah. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increasing. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. Already I can see these are going to be fantastic for divination. Oh, so pretty. So beautiful. The roses on her and the veil. Gives you kind of a high priestess vibe. Commander Ashtar. Interesting. Call to action. Ashtar, I would assume to be related mythically to Astarte. In fact, I thought Ashtar was a feminine, but you never know. Diana, focused intention. Diana's definitely a favorite. Dwal Cool, Dharma unfolding. Remember you are on a path, take one step at a time to happiness. Ella Moria, awakening presence. So not all of these are people that I'm aware of, which is good because that helps me to expand and grow some more. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. This actually reminds me of an episode I was just watching of Veronica Mars, where Veronica says in the beginning to someone, you have a lot more faith in humanity or in people than I do. And then later on in the episode, she has nothing left except the smallest hope that what was suggested will work in her favor and that people will come to her aid. So without, any spoilers or too much in depth. Freya, that's gorgeous. Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. To come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Really, really pretty. And look into the background. And this is really just a night sky. But, that's pretty background. But there's something else I'm looking for more. So this one has this kind of background. Almost reminds you of course it has spiritual, cosmic meaning, but it a little bit reminds me of Picture Day in the 80s when we had the lasers. Let me see. Where is it? So this one has the moons and the star in the background. And then on the back, I showed that it's really pretty, but you also have this, first of all, this being the Vesica Pisces, and then we have the two rings, and then wings, and then we have the sacred geometry back there. So here's Gaia, Earth Connection, and here's Green Terra, Supreme Protection. Really pretty. Hilarion. Looks like a real modern person to me. Divine Healing. Holy Amethyst. Holy Amethyst Batman. Beautiful. I think, is that the cover? That is the cover. That's the money shot. That's the picture that sells the deck. That would be such a good image for someone named Ultraviolet Morgan. Right? She has purple eyes and everything. I don't look like that. Spoiler alert. Hope. Love and acceptance. Horus, the cosmic gateway. Wow. Interesting that. Isis, magic and manifesting. So I can see using these also as meditation cards. Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Joan of Arc is amazing. I love Joan of Arc. Kali Ma. If there's anybody I love more than Joan of Arc, it's Kali Ma. Facing fear. Oh. I don't know if I knew that card was in here, but if it was, that's probably why I bought it. Krishna. Kasumi. Cloak of Wisdom. The cards sort of sticking together. Oh, this is beautiful. Lady Nada. Heart Awakening. It's going to be time to do some healing work. Divine Order, Lady Portia. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Lord Shiva, transcendence. Gorgeous. Just so much amazing detail in that. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Mary Magdalene, gonna have to do a study on this. Master Buddha, increased awareness. Master Jesus, forgiveness. Melchizedek, higher learning. Mercury. Mercury is a hottie, folks. Mercury is a hottie. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Mother Mary, love and peace. Beautiful with the traditional blue. The flower of life behind her. Gorgeous. Odin for some psychic insight. Paul the Venetian. Experiencing grace. I wonder if Saint Germain will be in this deck. Kuan Yin. Also, I love Kuan Yin. Care and compassion. Radha, soul flame. Saint Germain, karma releasing. Okay. Oh. Sanat Kumara, light activation. You definitely can see the light activation, the waves around this person. Serapis Bay, ascension. The divine director, intervention and purpose. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. The Miriam, sacred vision. And the Shekinah, or Shekinah, sacred self. This is like the female version of, or the wife of the Hebrew god, I believe. And then white eagle, ancestor spirit. Wow, yeah. So I'm going to have to be digging into these, studying these a little bit, and then I'm really going to need to, or I'm probably going to want to do some, I might even want to do some readings focused on these types, some questions that might be inspired by this deck, or the types of topics that would be inspired by this deck. I'm trying to get open the Starseed Oracle by Noel Beck, and Rebecca Campbell. And I have the Work Your Light deck by the same pair, the same duo created the Work Your Light deck. And it's kind of on my one of these days list, some of the books that Rebecca Campbell has written. I put this off, probably one reason too that I put this off for a while is that I was not really super interested in the beginning. There were so many decks and so many different styles that I wanted to explore that I wasn't interested in getting decks that were too similar to decks I already have. Now this Keepers of the Light Oracle, the artwork is very similar to other Kyle Gray decks that I have, and that's okay. At this point, because I've gotten to the point where I have enough sort of variety that I'm willing to revisit some things. And also, of course, Hay House was having one of their sales. Look at how this comes apart. feel like that's just a spiritual experience. Separating this box. It's just, I don't know. It's dramatic and amazing to me. And then you get it in basically this holder. It's really, I like this. That's some really great packaging. Here's our Starseed Oracle. She really does like these really pale colors, which are generally not my thing, but, you know, it's probably going to work pretty well for this deck. And slide the paper off. Okay, this is the back. It's really pretty. It's so light that I'm gonna give me just one moment. Oh, that won't work. I wanted to put it on my reading cloth, but my reading cloth is not cleared off. So I'm gonna use my Virgin Mary blanket because I want some contrast. Yeah, I know that's a little strange, but I want some contrast there. It's better. So I didn't like the light background for these cards. So the first one, A New Earth is Happening. Keep holding the vision, which is similar to one of the cards in the deck that I do have. Activated Earth, power places, ley lines. Trust where you're led. Definitely feels like a continuation. Approximately the same size, same visually. I don't know what I want to say. Same aesthetic, yes. All paths lead home. Baby steps. Big picture thinking. That's nice. Ooh, the blue flame. That's intense. Breath of the cosmos. Kind of. Yeah. Called Soul Gifts and Training. Child of the Cosmos. The Cosmic Heart. Really pretty. The Courageous Peony. Cracked Open is literally the name of one of the cards from the Work Your Light deck. And I'm kind of considering getting another copy of the Work Your Light deck because some of the cards have kind of made their way around my home and aren't necessarily together with the deck anymore. But this is a different kind of image and a little bit different take on that Cracked Open. Deep Cellular Healing. Ooh, I like that. I like the way that feels when I look at it. Double Mission. It's really pretty. Yeah, there's some sameness. I know there's a Double Mission card. Earth Pulsing. She's definitely staying on message. On message. Earth School. I like that. Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I like that. Empathic Starseed. Energetic Sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Interesting. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites. forge, don't follow. Colors are more intense in this one too. It's really beautiful. This sort of emerald city kind of, and then this deep violet. Ooh, the golden children. It's definitely, way up some people's alley and way far away from some others. The great serving. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Oh, the great severing. I knew that. Here, Eth. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. I remember. This is nice. This is really nice. I can't wait to kind of do my first reading with this. Check out the book and see. I'm sorry. I'm nodding to just, that's kind of a pretty strong card. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. This is the card we all need right now in 2020. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Karmic relationships. Lifting the veil. Loosening your grip. There's a lot of cards in here. For a lot of times with oracle decks, you don't get a lot of cards sometimes. Loosening your grip. Lost lands. Really nice. Really nice. Messenger. Whoa. Perspective. That one really pops out at you. Portal. Everybody loves a good portal. The Seas of Mintaka. The Seven Star Sisters. I wonder if she talks about Mintaka in her books, because she's mentioned them in both decks that I have. Birthing Creations. Tapestry of Life. Star Ancestors. Star Bathing. Star Brothers. Got a lot of star cards. Star Family. This is the Star Seed Oracle. Star Keeper. And then we have Surrender to the Sweetness. This literally reminds me of a story I heard about someone who had had a near-death experience and had gone to a place that was so beautiful it was beyond words, and that it was a really amazing video, and they had talked about how they were brain dead, and so people want to say that it came from their mind and their imagination and their, somehow in their brain, but their brain was not operating. So they were explaining that the consciousness is beyond the mind. We think that the consciousness is in the mind, but the mind actually filters our consciousness. And for some reason, this card just brought that whole talk back. And if I find that particular video, I will put a link to it in the comments, or in the description or the comments. One, the other, or both. Trust the timing. Trust the timing. This is one of those days when you wish you had professional lighting, because this deck is very pale, but very beautiful. Here's just a little extra lighting. Oh, and here we have another dark card called the Void. And then we have wait, which is a powerful message. Water your garden. Facts. Water your garden. We, the Hathors. Mother's milk. Birth as a portal. Weight of the world. Whale and orca elders. I love whales and orcas. You got the love. You're not alone. There's actually a song on General Hospital. You're not alone anymore. Oh, it's beautiful. You're not for everyone. Your life is a canvas. So that's it. That is the Starseed Oracle, a 53 card deck and guidebook. For Starseed Souls to help activate and unlock your soul gifts, connect with your cosmic origins, and remember who you truly are. Thanks, tarot friends, for joining me today for this exciting unboxing of these two healing decks, the Starseed Oracle, trying, and the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Thank you very much. Be well until next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.